All right, Hood Eats number 7. We're in Gunn. We've been recommended a food truck van. I actually know the butcher that supplies the meat to the food truck, I believe. I will be doing a cover on the butcher at a later date, but what we'll do is we'll go down, we'll grab a feed at the Gunn Lakes and then eat that and do a little bit of a drive around, see what's going on. This Gunn is a little bit on the higher end. So a Gunn compared to Malden are two completely different animals. This place is a little bit nicer around here, so as you can tell. It is very nice down here in the afternoons in the dry season, and it's still in Palmerston. More often than not, you'll come down here and you'll see a whole bunch of people walking their dogs, just hanging out. Hey, go mate. Yeah, they're just, this would have to be one of our favorite places in Palmerston, definitely. There, see, people are always out walking their dogs. It's very common. Oh look, German Shepherd, very nice. Almost cooked it. Maybe slow down a little bit, young fella. And do I have some stories to tell about this place? I will be covering that in another video as well. Just a normal vlog that isn't a Hood Eats. But let's see what we can find. What do we got here? Holy Smokes Barbecue. Some rollerblades. Hey, there you are. How are you? Good seeing you.
Good to you.
So, yeah, thought we'd come down, check out the food, and yeah, it was good. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought my second container so I could take some home.
Oh, really?
The first one's going fast.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if I can get into it. I've been saving my appetite.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I usually don't when it comes to. Would you call this Texas style?
Texas style barbecue.
Yeah. So remind you a little bit of home as well.
Yeah. But this is way better than home.
Way better. Oh, that's.
The only thing we got right in my immediate town is fast food barbecue.
Okay.
So they still do the smoker, but it's all commercialized.
Yep.
You know, so you get the same thing, same taste all the time. And
Yep.
It's okay for what it is, but this is.
So these guys put that little bit of love into it, you'd say.
Yeah.
All right, rather than being
He's giving me
commercialized.
smoker lessons on Monday. We just traded numbers.
Oh, really? All right.
Because last year I wrote a Facebook review for him, and they were ecstatic because this started out as a hobby.
Yep.
For him, and then it just grown. And he won't turn nothing loose for sale until he perfects it. And so this is everything on the truck's perfected.
All right.
Make their own beans, coleslaw, everything. Park that thing, man. You better get up. Look, see that line? They will sell out.
Yeah. Oh, I better get up there now then. Well, good seeing you, David. I'll catch up with you soon.
Is that you on the hill then?
In the video on TikTok. Yeah, that's me. How you going? I'll just go park up here one sec. That's a pretty cool bike you got there, mate. It's electric. It's got the big wheels and everything. You got the fishing rod all hooked up to it. You both got fishing rods, and you've already rigged up your scooter as well. You're missing a lot.
Yeah, I crashed.
Oh, you crashed? Doing wheelies?
No, it was wet.
Oh, yeah.
And we were next to the beach. I was with my dad, and I was swerving back and forwards, and I crashed.
All right. So, did you catch anything? Where'd you go down fishing?
Just there.
Oh, just in here. They biting?
I think a turtle almost did.
All right. Well, I gotta cut this short just because of the generators making a bit of a noise. Sorry, fellas, but if you want, I can meet you over near the lake and have a bit more of a chat with you if you like, and you end up on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I better go line up anyway. It's getting pretty busy.
What's your YouTube channel?
Luke in Palmerston. So, like I said at the Friday markets, when there's a big line, you know the food's gonna be good. Hey, how you going?
How are you?
Yeah, good. Would I be able to get the tasting platter with brisket and pulled pork, please?
Anything else?
No, that'll be all for today, thank you. No worries, thanks so much, mate. You have a good one. So, number 33, we got the tasting platter, a choice of 2 meats. I got the brisket and pulled pork for 40 bucks. Now we just gotta wait. All right, so guess who I found? I found Gus. Where are you from, Gus?
Palmerston Quality Meats.
All right, so do you guys...
Look at that, straight in, brisket.
Yeah, so you guys supply the meat for this stand?
Well, not totally with these guys, but yeah, we've got an affiliation where there's a small community of barbecue people in Darwin.
Yep.
That all hang out together, yeah.
All right, yeah, all right. Well, I got a recommendation to come down here and check it out anyway, so...
It's good food. So we've got the chicken and chips.
Yep.
And you know the best thing about is his fries, he only cooks fries in his deep fryer. So you get people that put fish, chips, bacon, everything else in there, but pure chips, and the flavour is unreal. Yeah.
Oh, all right, so he doesn't put anything else in the deep fryer. I'm with you.
It's unreal.
All right.
You got a feed tonight?
Yeah, sorry?
You got a feed?
Oh yeah, I've just ordered. I'm just waiting now so I can go and review it and then chuck it up on the internet. But I'll definitely be paying you guys a visit too anyway. So
cheers, man.
But yeah, don't let me hold you up from your food too much longer.
Thank you.
You have a good night, hey?
See you, man.
See you then. Yeah, so I have to go for a bit of a walk, get away from the sound of the Jenny. But as I'm walking, have a look at this. Very nice sunset. So at the Sanctuary Lakes, there's like an island in the middle as well, and there's a few tables around as well. I've been coming down here for years. I remember there was one time I actually come down here with my brother. There was a fishing competition on, and it was a fishing expo, and I think I walked out with a new rod and reel. Good times. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get into the food. So, Holy Smokes Barbecue. What have we got? All right, that's worth 40 bucks. So, if you know me, you know I like protein, but we're gonna do something different today. Now, Ben has been commenting and he's been saying, we don't get to see you eat. So I'm gonna put a little bit of me eating in there. Take the bread out. Oh, look, pickles. You know what? I love pickles. So I believe this here is what's called a burnt end, maybe, but this is also a good part too. Do not go past them. Oh, a little bit of sauce. So the burnt ends are good. What we'll try now is the pulled pork. And I've got a little bit of chili sauce as well. Now I love chili because chili actually speeds up your metabolism. And maybe a little pickle with it as well. They are good pickles. They don't taste like the ones you get from the shops. Yeah, so we got the corn. I don't know what they call it, but it looks like corn with some other stuff and some sauce. Let's give it a go. That's a very interesting taste. What we'll do is we'll have a little bite of the coleslaw, see how that goes. Now, I am lactose intolerant, but not severely, so I'll be able to get away with just a little bit, but I'll take the rest home with me as well until I can get some, lactase pills or something. Thank you to the person who commented on the last video recommending the lactose pills. They do help quite a lot, but I still choose to kind of avoid the dairy products. So coleslaw, let's give it a go. That tastes like authentic coleslaw is what that does. And I just can't help myself. I need another burnt end. And now we'll give the brisket a go. A little bit of chili sauce on it as well. The texture is on point. And now time for the sausage. Now you see, not all sausages are equal. I didn't get the sausage specifically because there is a lot of fat in sausages and it doesn't necessarily align with my gym goals. But since they gave it, I will review it. All right, I do rate that. I rate that very much. See, the thing about sausages is not all sausages are equal. Speaking of that, my mate actually is known as the Sausage King because he's won awards. He's a butcher, he does sausages, so we'll be covering that at a later date as well. Now on to the next thing, potato. Now I haven't had this in a long time, but for the viewers, I will. Okay. Okay, that's good. That is good. Reminds me of proper homemade. Now I know I've been dipping the brisket into the beans, but what I'll do is I'll try the beans as a standalone. Okay, that's very nice. Beans are also really good for you as well. See, when I was younger, it wasn't uncommon for mum to have a can of 3-bean mix and then put it on the side with canned corn. So this sort of food is really what I grew up on. And one last thing, the bread roll. So now I'm just gonna have a bite out of the bread roll rather than making it into something, just to see how they're served up. Okay, look at that. That's fresh and it is very good. So we'll see how far we can make it down and we'll take the rest home. We'll go for a bit of a ride around Gunn and see what's going on. If there's not much on, I might just straight home. So I've got editing to do. So Ben, there you go. You've seen me eating. If you have any recommendations on places to go in the Palmerston Greater area or in the Northern Territory and you want to support local business, give them a bit of exposure as well as, show everyone else where the good food is, then swing me a message. I'll go down and I'll have a look. I actually got recommended to come and try these guys, and I will never pass up the opportunity. But I don't expect free food. I don't want free food. In fact, I would much prefer to call up, order anonymously, and then come in and get it as it is, rather than a meal that's been propped up a little bit, because it seems a little bit unfair on the viewers as well. But what they did do is they gave me the drink for free because I forgot to order it with my food. That I appreciate very much so. But see, if you just stop and listen for a second, all you can hear are the birds tweeting. There's people going by and stuff like that. But another comment on one of my videos was, that's why we call it Palmer Slum. But I also will say that it depends on where you go and how you act. Now, what I do have to say is I'm forever grateful and blessed to be able to be provided the opportunity to be able to go out and do stuff like this, as well as having the viewers tuning in and supporting me doing this. I just have to say a very, very big thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because I will have to admit, I genuinely like doing this. The editing's fun, going out, exploring, meeting new people is fun, and it's good because I get to shine a light on Palmerston that most people don't really get to see. A lot of people will say, yeah, Palmerston's a dangerous place. It is, it can be. Everywhere can be dangerous. You just have to have a bit of wits about you. And just know, how do I put it really? You just got to know the ins and outs. I actually put up a Snapchat story, and in there I was quoted, and I said, and I'll quote myself on this, I said, I'm not a perfect person, but what I will do is I'll lead with respect and return it when it's given. And I think across every episode of Hood Eats that I've done, that's probably what makes it possible. And also, I have received a bunch of messages from a various amount of different people, and I'd just also like to say thank you for the kind words. It gives me that little bit of extra support to go out and do this as well. And if you watch my stuff and you see me out in public, come say good day. I don't bite. Who knows, maybe we could even go for a walk through your hood and do a bit of an eats, because I don't know where all the good food is. You guys do. You know, I always told myself, I said, I'm ready to be famous. But when I told myself that, I think maybe I wasn't. There was a few things that I needed to sort out in my head and in my life, but yeah, we're getting there. If I have any more of this, I'm gonna regret it. So we'll put that aside for now. But it was also good because I come out, I seen David, we had a bit of a chat as well. So while he's in town, he's technically my neighbor. So now we're gonna get a little bit creative. We put the bread roll in with the beans. It's got a little bit of a tomatoey taste to it. So I think that's what it's based on. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the entire plate right now, but I got the important bits down. See, with my dietary, I do eat well. I have to for the gym. I don't think I've eaten this much takeaway consecutively in my life. However, it's a worthy investment. Technically investing it back into the community. You know, I don't ask for much in this life. Don't really need much, don't really want much, but just the ability to go out, sit with nature, have good food, be surrounded by good people. There's not much more you could ask for. My mate said that's ghetto rich. And if that's what ghetto rich means, then I'm ghetto rich. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a risky move here. I'm gonna leave the food there. I'm gonna go for a walk through the bush, tell a bit of a story, come back, and then be on my way. So there's no actual path for this, but if you grew up in Palmerston, it's not the first time you've seen this. That's not a bad view. And now we're going into the middle island. Oh look, bush chicken, I'll get ya. Nah. And now we've got to cross over the log. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go out here, and if I fall, I better get lots of views for this. There, see, middle of Palmerston. Yeah, proper bushman in the middle of Palmerston, eh? So it's not uncommon that you'd run into a bunch of teenagers here late at night, just trying to get away from any people that might stop them doing what they're doing. See, like, look at this. Imagine if you come out here and camp tonight in the middle of Gunn. Or you could do a YouTube series and see how long you could live in the middle of here before somebody says something. All right, it's getting late now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to head back, grab my food because I'm getting bitten, and figure out a way to get onto the bike and get it home. What I might do is I might actually do a series called Bushwalks, where we'll actually just go out bush and show everyone out there as well. Because you see, I was born on Larrakia land, as mentioned in the interview. And to be honest, I don't think I'd go anywhere else. Well, my food's still there. So Palmerston isn't as bad as what everyone says it is. So another story. I had a mate that used to live down in on the other side of the bridge here. And this is about 5 or 10 minutes from Mum's house. But what I'd do is, I remember it clearly. 2011, the 11th of the 11th was when Skyrim was released, a video game. Anyway, I used to sneak out because I didn't get the game when it released, and I walked all the way from Mum's house down to here to start and we played that video game all night until we beat it. So as much as I'd like to have a conversation with the people running the stand, the closer that we get to that generator, the worse the audio is going to be. So I think I might just do a quick, it'll have to be very brief.
Hey.
Hey, how you going?
Good, how was it?
Yeah, you're right being on camera?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it was really good. I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Awesome.
So any more than that, and yeah, so.
No, that's okay.
All right, and sorry, what was your name?
Monica.
Monica, nice to meet you, Monica.
Nice
and
to
thank
meet
you so
you.
much for the food.
Beautiful.
right,
Thank
no
you so
worries.
much. Really appreciate you coming.
Anytime.
Thank
All right, well,
you.
see you then. Take care.
See ya, bye.
All right, so I managed to get the food onto the bike. There you go, mate. What a cute dog. But now it's making noises and carrying on. Yes, no, that is them. All right, quickly. Okay, hopefully it doesn't fall over. Right, so these are frangipanis or plumeria. Now they smell amazing. I do believe they are native to the Northern Territory. Don't quote me on that. But if you need a free incense or like a smelly thing, just go grab a couple of these. I remember Dad used to grab these and put them under the front seat of the cars. Yeah, they're a very nice smell. But the benefit of riding a motorbike around town, especially during the start of the dry seasons, we're in May now, which is around mid-year. You ride around and you smell all the different flowers and stuff, and it is actually really, really nice. And again, people say, yeah, Palmerston, but really, it looks like we're in the middle of Adelaide right now. Beautiful sunset, beautiful houses, beautiful flowers. That's the thing, life is about making the most of what you've got, not whinging. So, yeah, forever grateful. Oh, you know what? That's the perfect place to end this video. Yeah, well, since we're leaving Gunn, I will end the video here. You can't complain about that, that's beautiful. It's a little bit of an orange tinge because in the dry season there's a lot of fuel on the ground, dry leaves and stuff that catch a light, and there must be a big fire. I can smell it, if only you could smell it. But yeah, so if you liked Hoodie Eats episode 7, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Snapchat, find me on Facebook, like and comment, share with your friends, and let me know if you want to see something. Thank you and good night, and God bless.